202.
Better hear what I've got to say because you won't get it again.
I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man. Well, put your happiness first, because if you don't, they won't. Hey, yo. GYBB, get your balls back. WWD, What Would Dante Do? The Sexual Revolution being podcasted. What's popping, y'all? Domino, what's popping? You good?
You already know.
All right.
No, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Harry, what's popping?
Oh, man. Dante just here trying to help people one relationship at a time.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Succeeding.
I mean, if not, you're left behind, baby.
I know.
Get on the train or get left behind.
Otherwise, we got guys in cowboy hats doing all that work for us, giving out bad information.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, my dog's in the building, Punish in the building, coming to hang out with us today. What up, Pun? You good?
What's good? Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right.
Happy to be here.
Let's get it. Put the numbers up. 513-202-NERO. The numbers up. The Cash App. Send me some goddamn money. Stop playing. You don't get this nowhere else. You better start acting like it.
Yeah, you're not going to get this info anywhere else.
Never.
Not accurately. You get a lot of bullshit.
You get some bullshit.
There's a lot of bullshit out there.
Don't eat pussy.
Don't go down on women.
Don't go down on women. Don't you emasculate yourself.
That's crazy.
All women is whores. That's another one.
Another
women
one.
is
They're
whores.
all cheating whores.
Yeah, a lot of bad info out there.
Like, a whole lot of stuff. All the stuff that Domino reads.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's all info from hurt guys.
Yeah.
It is. It's a lot of hurt people.
Hurt people, baby.
A lot of hurt guys.
One day somebody in a cowboy hat fucks your girl. Next thing you know, you got to put a cowboy hat on.
You got to put a
And
cowboy.
start smoking cigars.
It must have been the hat.
Yeah, I mean, cowboy hats,
This is what?
Cowboy hats create a different energy,
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're a cowboy, I think if you're
You could be a douche in a cowboy hat. Though.
or you could be in the Village People. It's a different energy. Depends what you do with that hat.
Yeah, that's a point.
Yeah.
That's a point.
Do you ever wear a cowboy hat on stage, costume-wise? Were you always Punisher? You were
Always.
You had the one right out the
Always
gate.
had an S&M mask.
Always.
Yeah.
Do you remember Demolition from the WWF? You ever see the tag team Demolition?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
The Road Warriors, of
The
course.
Road Warriors, a lot of that stuff.
Yo, I don't like your pompous attitude.
What is a pompous attitude?
The way you with wrestling.
I love wrestling.
I know that, but you be talking to motherfuckers condescendingly.
No.
Like nobody knows the fucking
Well,
Demolition.
some people don't know.
He said it right. Like
Some people don't know.
who don't know Demolition?
I'm telling you, man. Some people don't. Oh, I don't watch that stuff. And now that's the end of the conversation for me. If they go, oh, I don't watch that.
Domino, you know who Demolition is?
No, I don't think so.
What the fuck?
He might
I'm
be
young,
too,
though. I'm
He's
young.
too young. Demolition stopped wrestling in 1993, man.
You don't watch the classics, son?
They don't show it anymore as much.
You be talking crazy with me about when it comes to wrestling, bro. You talk crazy to me like I don't know Chief J Strongbow.
No, you know Chief J Strongbow.
And Bob Backlund.
You run around here like you're King Haku. I get it.
Bruno Sam. I run around like the Tonga Kid. How about that?
The old school.
I know
Old
shit.
school where you could just put somebody in a headlock for 20 minutes, and then when somebody would kick out of that, the crowd would go ape shit. They're like, oh!
Them days is gone. Now you got to hit a motherfucker with a barbed wire bat.
Yeah.
Get it fucking.
And then next week, you got to set that bat on fire.
Yeah.
Is it just me, man? But do wrestlers seem like just regular sized guys now?
Yeah, well,
There's a little bit more of that, yeah, because they're not on the roids anymore.
Big shout. Thank you, Xavier, for the money. You know what it is. Xavier don't never let me down, bro. Never.
Xavier's always here. Man.
Always credible dude. Always. So he get this work and he's like,
Xavier.
man,
And
let me take care of
He shows
my
up
man.
for my show.
Yeah.
Harry has ADHD. Check that out. Usually Wednesday nights. You can see him all on my YouTube channel, all the social media platforms.
Yeah.
It's where I try to cure ADHD, but I always get distracted.
You always forget.
I get distracted and I run out of time every week.
You forget.
One of these days, though. But I could do it, because if Robert Kennedy Jr. could be the Attorney General, why can't I cure ADHD? I don't have any worms in my brain.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people going to die of measles, though.
I think it might be aspirin.
The aspirin is crazy.
Yeah. It's acetaminophen, right?
Acetaminophen, yeah.
Metaphen? Is it metaphen or
I think it's acetaminophen.
What is it, Domino?
Hold on, I can look it up, too. Yeah.
Is it acetam? I thought it was acetaminophen. What do you think? What's your vote?
Tylenol.
Easy way to do
He doesn't do off-brand.
Easy way to do it, pun.
Acetaminophen.
Menophin.
Menophin.
Okay. All right. And plural is menophin.
No, it's acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen.
Yeah, acetaminophen.
Okay. Anyway.
It causes autism. That's what we're saying, guys. You run with that.
It doesn't cause autism.
Nope.
Stop saying
That's not what I heard.
Who told you?
I saw it on the news.
Yes.
The Attorney General, the man with the worm in his brain.
When you say that, it sounds legitimate.
It
right?
sounds legitimate.
As he's swimming in raw sewage, whatever, with his grandchildren.
Yeah, the president repeated that too, right?
Oh yeah,
A lot.
yeah.
A lot.
Oh,
it was problematic.
He called it Tylenol. He didn't even say that.
Yeah,
he didn't even say that.
He made sure the
He
name.
didn't even say the name.
He called it Advil. He was like, "That's not the one, son. You got the wrong one."
But imagine you're like the CEO of Tylenol, and then your
And you're
phone
like,
just
"What
starts
the
buzzing.
fuck?"
Like, why is I'm trying to eat lunch. Why is my phone buzzing? Why do
The
I have
president just
374 text messages?
The president just said that your product makes people retarded.
When he said Tylenol, that was
Yeah,
crazy.
And he said it
the
a lot.
Brand, the brand,
and a lot. Like not
he went
once.
right to the brand. What if it's a Dwayne Reed style? Fucking
Not even the off-brand. Great value.
nothing.
Kirkland.
Kirk-
No, he went right straight to Tylenol.
The jammy jam. He don't give a fuck.
Well, acetaminophen is too hard for him to pronounce.
I just put this video up on Dante and Harry on YouTube about well, it's not up yet, so it goes up tonight. But
and your Instagram, no?
both, it'll be on both. But the so you know how he keeps big shout Lloyd Hinton with the $15. That's what I'm talking about. We not even getting into it yet, and they taking care of me. That's what's up. No, but you know how Trump is bombing Venezuelan cartel boats. Did you hear about this?
Oh, nah. What? Damn.
So he's sending the Navy out there just bombing cartel. Only thing is, he don't know if it's really. There's no evidence that it's cartel.
Ah, boy.
And there's no, dead men tell no stories, B. So they're dead. They show the fucking droid, the drone, and they just.
Oh, boy.
And
so he knocked over a couple fishing boats in Venezuela.
How about this? They're finding out because they had a survivor, so that's going up. But there's also there's this lady from Trinidad.
Uh-oh.
They killed her. Yeah, we got a call. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
What up? What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello? I can't hear them, Don.
I don't think they went through there. Might have some technical difficulties.
They haven't said anything yet.
Yo! What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello? All right.
Might be some technical
Moving
difficulties.
on.
I'm not even
Call
hearing
back.
a hiss. All right, so this lady from Trinidad, what happened?
Well, it was her cousin that he murdered. He had a fishing boat that he was off the coast of Venezuela, and Trump set the drones on him, blew him up.
Oh, boy.
That's crazy.
Her uncle, her cousin, and her uncle, her cousin, and her nephew.
But when did we just start blowing up drug
Now.
transportation?
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. I mean,
If not now, then when? Why not?
Al Qaeda was doing it, been doing it, so I guess it's okay now. But yeah, he just blew 7 boats. He blew up, and 27 people dead.
Yo, that is
No proof. Now, like we talking about regular smuggler boats. The Navy got some shit that could run them down, take the boat, confiscate the drugs, snatch the people, get the people to fucking interrogate them, find out where the source of the drugs is coming. If it's really none of that, we just gonna say it was, blow them up, and then take a victory lap.
But what's the grounds for blowing them up? Like you crossing over in our territory? Like how like the military
They
if you cross the
Punisher. They are cartel drilling drugs to Americans. The fuck is wrong with you?
Un-American.
Robbins, you're not a patriot.
That's right.
We got a call. Let's go. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? I don't know if you remember me, man. It's T from a couple months back.
What up, T? How you doing, bro? How can I help you, bro?
No, I was just touching on. I remember last time I came on here and you guys tore my ass up. I will be honest with you, Pun. You, De Niro, and homie on the other side. Y'all tore my ass up because I was not living in my truth.
Well, we went. You was tearing your ass up. We just.
No. Yeah, but it was a reflection that I couldn't see with myself.
What was
I
the
get you.
story here for those people who don't remember? What happened here, T?
I was talking about people pleasing at one time. I don't know if y'all remember. There's a couple, man.
I mean, a lot.
I remember because I ain't been here much. So
Okay.
I remember to some
Well, what were you
degree.
doing that was people pleasing, T?
No, I took to all what three of y'all said.
I don't know. Tell me the story.
No, I was pandering.
Pandering to who?
I was pandering to my girl, and I actually finally did it. I went, told the truth, like without being disrespectful.
Okay, pandering in what way? What was the you supposed to do? Let's move this shit along, Pete. God damn. Give me the details.
I was pandering to, like, I was a people pleaser. I was pandering to herself, and then you guys came to an extent of.
You said that. First of all, turn the radio off in the back. I can hear myself talking.
I'm sorry.
First thing is, you said that 3 times. What did you do? What was you trying to say? Don't slow me down, Harry. Don't fucking hit the brakes.
Gotta relax.
I gotta move
This
on.
guy's already nervous that you're screaming
Shut
at
your
him.
mouth.
That's not how to get him to
You're
light
not
up.
a patriot, Harry. T, what was
I gotta do good cop, bad cop here. He's crazy, T. He's crazy. You gotta tell us the story. This guy's out of control.
No, okay, so I was just saying that I was too much of a people pleaser.
If
and
you
I
say
couldn't-
people pleaser one more time, I'm coming to find you.
all right,
T, you
all right,
gotta
it's the last time,
you gotta
it's the
give
last
him a
time.
refresher of what was going
I'm gonna give you a
on.
refresher. I was with this lady, and I was with this young woman that had a whole bunch of issues that I thought that I can fix.
What issues?
Like, it was just like a family problems, like on her end, and then it bleed into mine.
What family problems? I'm trying to get a reference.
Trying to get a reference. Okay.
Yeah, just tell
I'm
us
sorry.
again the story again because it's been a while.
Excuse me, I'm nervous. This is the second time I'm called this.
So wait, let me try, T. Let me try, T, because I think I remember. You got this girlfriend that's extremely needy, extremely sensitive, a whole bunch of drama going on with her, and it's actually driving you crazy, but you trying to play it cool and be there for her and just kind of deal with all of her drama, and you was thinking about breaking up with her or making it an issue without telling her that, or without checking the fact that she's overly needy. Did I remember it kind of correctly?
Yes.
Now she got a crazy family too?
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming back. Thanks, Pun.
All right, you got it.
Harry, you know what? You're not a patriot.
Well, I'm not a
patriot. Okay, so what happened? You told her, what did you tell her?
No,
You said Dante
I
bitch.
told her. I told her like, look, these are the parameters that I want, and then just like what you said last time, like, yo, if you blow up and say, yo, bitch, fuck you, blah blah blah, like, yeah, I cut off.
Oh, so you
did that.
broke up with her.
Yeah.
What was her
And
response?
She stayed blowing up my phone. Like, ignore that bitch.
Okay, what was her response when you said, this is what I need from you? I totally get that you may not be able to give me that, but if not, move on.
Yeah, she blew up, and I told her I'm happy.
Did she get mad? She got mad?
Yeah, she got mad.
And what did she say?
No, don't call me no more, bitch. Block me, blah blah blah. And I said, all right, cool.
Okay.
I was the one who came and initiated it, and then she ended up doing what she did, and then I was like, all right, go ahead, do you? And now she blowing me up every.
When you say
other
doing
week.
what she did, what do you mean? What she do?
No, she didn't do anything. But
Okay.
like, all the pressure, all the comfort that I was having, all the cushioning.
Yeah, all of this.
doesn't-
You mean all the discomfort you had?
Yeah.
Went away as soon as she
for her.
walked out of the.
Yeah.
As soon as she and all the things that you were doing for her on the regular, just because she didn't have those things. Did she have a job?
Off the cuff, huh?
She had a
She
job?
Just got it.
Huh?
She just like she just got a job.
Okay.
And then that's where I was feeling a little bit more remorse. That's the wrong word. Not remorseful, but I felt like, damn, I have a duty because I'm a man. I got these nuts. Let me drag them. But then again, I felt like she was playing me.
Yeah, Doug. I mean, if you allow somebody to fucking do that to you, what you're doing is you're going, it's okay. It's all right to treat me like, you could treat me like that. It's fine. And if you say that, why wouldn't somebody who's selfish? I mean, I don't know if me and Harry line up on this, but I don't really think people are. Very rarely do I think people are malicious. Like
I agree.
I've come to this conclusion. I don't.
People aren't malicious.
I don't think they're malicious. I just think people are selfish.
Mm-hmm.
I think people have a particular objective. I think a lot of times people are dealing with their own fear and their own.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, no one thinks
syndrome.
no one thinks that they're evil. No one thinks that they're a bad person. Everyone
But I'm saying
thinks that.
I don't think that they are. I don't think somebody is. I'll give you something like this. You know what I feel about Trump, but I don't think he's evil. I think he's out of his fucking mind. I think that he literally, from moment to moment,
Sure.
he's just trying to get. He's a people pleaser. He wants people to applaud and stuff. No matter, and he'll do whatever.
That's not a people pleaser, though. That's not. He wants
No,
adulation for himself. That's the
he's
opposite.
himself.
He's a
Yeah,
narcissist.
he's himself and
Yeah.
All right.
Generate wealth and whatever.
Since you started doing
Again,
therapy, you changed things.
Oh,
I was,
But don't
if I
you
was a
think
part, I would do the same.
But don't
First.
you think it's a different dynamic in terms of women and men in terms of how they flow? Because I think all women, to some degree, their reactions have malicious behind it. There's a
Malice?
Yeah, it's malice. behind
Why
it,
do you
yeah.
think malice?
Because women, like he's talking about the woman he's dealing with, she has all these needs, and when he stepped up and said, "Hey, look, this is too much for me," it wasn't like, "How could I adjust?" It's like, "Well, or else."
That's not malice.
I think the or else in a woman's mind is malice.
No, I feel like it's a reasoning pun. I'm gonna be honest with you. They don't have reasoning. Because in the. Okay, go ahead.
Domino, look up the word malice. Please. Give me a definition for malice. I always go to the definition.
One of my other brothers, they was telling me it's unreasonable. Like they're not reasonable. Because when I'm unreasonable, but that's when the buttons got pushed too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what is it, Don?
It's the intention or desire to do evil.
Okay, so do you think that's evil? Or do you think it's selfish? It's I want this, I want that. I don't really care about you.
So I think it's a definition of evil. It's your definition of evil, right? I think we got to figure that out. Because evil is a strong word. But I think there's a lot of spite and intention to a woman wanting you to suffer, right? Because of her not getting what she wants.
You honestly think that the intention is for you to suffer?
No, for real.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think they
Once
want you to
hurt them,
suffer.
they get hurt. Yeah, they get hurt.
They want their pound of
Where
flesh.
you think hell has no fury? There's a
Like a
woman
woman
scorned.
scorned,
Where the
yeah.
hell that comes from, bro?
You're definitely giving me something to think about.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Go
Like
ahead.
that one time, I don't know if you've told this story on air. Remember when you had a baby? Remember that time you had a baby?
Yeah.
And someone came unannounced to the hospital, and I had to give you a phone call in the lobby and say, hey, Dante, code red.
Yeah.
Somebody here who shouldn't be here.
Yeah. So
Do you look at that as selfishness, or was that
No,
malice?
it was definitely selfish. That was selfish.
You don't think it was done to hurt
What's the
you?
intent? What's the intent?
The intent,
behind the selfishness?
I don't think there was any intent. I think the thing is, like, okay, so let's say, you ever see? I'm trying to think of who. I mean something that we would know that, like, you ever see in the hood? I mean, you from Harlem, so you ever motherfuckers?
No, sorry.
Not you.
Not me. Sorry. Sorry about that.
You should have known who he was talking to.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I am from Queens, but it's different. It's different.
So, you know how when a pit bull gets loose and everybody runs and climbs on top of the hoods of cars and shit?
Absolutely.
Sure. So, the pit bull is not really malicious. It's just doing what it does. Do you know what I mean?
But
is it okay? I got one question, De Niro. Is it?
My name is not De Niro. My name is Nero, and my first name is my middle initial is D, so it's Dante Nero.
Yeah.
Dante. I apologize.
Big money. Listen,
Dante. Okay, so is it because of the owner? Because you know that the pit bull has.
Yes, it is the owner. Absolutely, it's the owner. So, but is that malicious because the owner, because you got no upbringing? Is that, or is it just the state? You see my point?
I see your point, but the thing about the pit bull is the pit bull is just loose.
I have a little bit pushback.
The woman has a motive.
I'm saying, like, because me and you grew up different. I'm from Miami. You know what I mean? All these Cubans, all these Haitians.
How you know I don't fuck with Cubans and Cubans? Yo, you talking
We've all
crazy.
fucked with Cubans here.
I'm fucking with you. You don't know how I was raised. No, here's what I'm saying to you. Well, I don't even know. Let me make your point about whatever racist shit you was gonna say about Cubans.
No, I wasn't saying anything racist. I promise. No, I'm being honest with you. I promise. It was probably a wrong segue. I wasn't.
Tell me about the Cubans and the Haitians, son. Tell me what you think it is. Like, what is different? What do you feel is different? Be honest. Just spit it out.
Cuban Haitian?
Whatever the fuck you was gonna say, I interrupted you, and now you hesitant.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit.
Go ahead.
I was talking. I was touching upon of what you were saying about the pit bull.
Yeah.
And it's in its nature, but its nature was modified. That's all I was saying.
Based on its upbringing, the right? Because I know there's pit bull owners who the pit bulls are very calm and loving and all of that.
They're actually not violent dogs for the most part.
Exactly, they're very.
They're dogs. They're dogs.
The problem is I don't know if this is a statistic because I know ridiculous dumb shit that doesn't matter. But you know that Labrador retrievers attack more than pit bulls.
Oh, 100%. I actually have a black lab at my mom's house.
And the difference is that when a pit bull attacks, it's just more severe. It happens. In fact, there's some dogs that just what happens. I know my cousin. I don't know if I tell you. My cousin fucks with King Corsos.
Let's go back to what you said. I was saying something about.
Yeah. So you're saying, go ahead. Haitians and Cubans.
You're OG. I respect you 100. I watch you all the time, every week, every Tuesday.
I'm kind of a medium G, but all right, thanks.
But I was going to touch upon what you said about the racism. I have no issues with Cubans. I have no issues with Haitians.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't have? I'm fucking with you. Finish your thing. I keep derailing my own conversation.
A couple Cubans that every Saturday, every Sunday, every Friday, they always offer me. I would rather look.
So you have some of your best friends are Cuban, is what you're saying?
Yeah. No, my best friends. I have a lot of Haitian friends, but I can't deal with Haitian women. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
They will kill you, my friend. They will kill you to death.
No.
Haitian women will kill you to death.
I like Haitian women.
If you break their heart, they will kill you to death. Did you know that?
Nah.
They are beautiful, yes, but if you break their heart, they will kill you to death.
You do fine with the you can handle the Haitian women fine?
Yeah, I'm good with it, man.
Hell no. All right. I'm going to throw y'all a little something. Sac passé.
Le boulet, mon pipiti.
Not boulet. But you got it, though. I fuck with it. No, but going back, I'm over here deviating. I was just saying, like, the culture over here is very diverse, very different. I haven't been outside of Miami.
Hold on. Let's get back on track. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
We're discussing whether it's malicious. Is the behavior malicious? What I'm saying, if the upbringing is frivolous and not, and you don't raise right, if you have a sense of entitlement, if you have an ego, then a response to that is maybe kind of there's anger, but the anger usually comes from a level of insecurity. The fact that you have this idea of what you think your particular value is. You think that your value is this, and people are not treating you with the gravitas of what you think you're worth. Dom, can we get some AC in here? It's getting hot.
know? But how do you know if that person values your work? That's the thing. Like, when do you? Because I know
How
it's
they
all
treat
about
you.
self.
How
I
they
know it's
treat
all
you.
about-
Well, first is how they treat you, but even if they treat you a certain way, that's not necessarily how they like. So I had this conversation before where I was counseling this girl, and her husband was like knocking them upside the head, right? And he was like, "This is not love," and I was like, "It could be."
Yeah.
But the way that you express love, because somebody hasn't really learned how to express
It's
love
not an
in a proper
appropriate way to express
right.
love, for
It's
sure.
right, but it is. That doesn't mean he doesn't love you.
Yeah, and then there's two types of love, right? There's love that's that individual's feelings. He might love
Yeah,
the hell out of you,
Yeah.
but how he treats you doesn't reflect how he feels.
yeah. Or
You
he
know?
could think that love is that treatment. He could represent horrible treatment. And I don't-
Incorrectly.
You ever have a girl that warned you to hit her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that was weird.
Yeah. You get women that they're validated by you getting angry, screaming, flipping out. They
Smacking them
push your
around.
buttons
Yeah, yeah.
because if they could push you over, that shows he cares. If you're
cares.
too cool,
Right.
you don't care. Like
Right.
so, I get it. Yeah, yeah.
So what I'm
Those-
saying is the
that-
response
that's the
of the
only-
woman is not necessarily the response of the woman is not necessarily the point of malice. I think malice is when they're going, I want to hurt this motherfucker, not in a crime of passion
Physical
type of way,
yeah.
but when you calm and somebody is deliberately in a calm way trying to fucking plotting your demise.
What about filing a false police report, restraining order, making up stories?
That's great.
Depends on
That's
what it's done from. Is it
No,
this
that's
emotional
great.
thing where she just reaching for straws, or is it like I've seen man, I've seen girls get mad because they was in love with me in a way and then didn't know how to deal with the fact that they couldn't control the situation and they've done horrible things because
But you
of
don't
it.
see that as malice.
Yeah, I guess it is, but it's just like it's
Could be both,
It's
but,
emotionally. I think when somebody is plotting and planning, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. So you're giving them a pass for being.
I'm not giving a pass.
emotionally-
I'm not.
Well, a pass on the malice
But
then.
Harry,
Well, I think people are emotionally broken and they don't know how to respond. The same way I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
but
could
that
have
could be malice. Could be that could result in malice.
Yeah, but I think the malice. I let me just say this, and then we'll move on with this because we're going too deep in this. But I think malice is to me, malice is the explicit intent to hurt you.
What about if a random woman, shows
I
up at a
have one
Walmart
question
and
for him.
harasses my father, who
If-
happens
if
to be
I
at
may.
that Walmart?
That is malice. my
That's
friend.
malice.
That's malice.
This my mom was committing malice
Your
when
mom
she saw my dad at the
your
Walmart.
mom would be like, when she sees him, she goes, "Whoa!"
She just get excited.
Your mom rubs her hands together. Ooh,
You motherfucker!
You
know
motherfucker.
son of a bitch!
you
Sultan.
give me herpes.
All right, so
I
that
was
is
wondering
malice.
if I could ask
That's
one final
malice.
question.
Yeah,
if
sure.
you all can answer individually.
Sure.
Okay, from the day you were born, from the day you realized that you were a man, and from the day that you realized that you needed needs, how did all that happen?
I don't.
Like, in what age did you realize, oh, this is not a game?
I don't think it's a moment. I think it's a gradual perception of what it is and the direction that you go. Do you know? Like I don't think there's a revelation. It's like I didn't get circumcised and I'm like, oh, I'm a man now. You know, like, here's my bar mitzvah. I think you gradually understand what your responsibility is, and you become more self-aware about your life, and you make decisions differently because I think you becoming more and more of a man is a progress. I think it's a process that happens until you die, or sometimes never. You know,
Some people never grow up. Yeah. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. There was never one moment I'm like,
No.
I'm a man now. There's just different things where you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, it's not the same, and I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still things I'm like, trying to that I don't
figure
feel
out,
fully like
navigate.
an adult yet.
Yeah.
At times.
Usually I'm yelling at you about it, but
Some of that, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Yep, fun.
my view is that I think you can go in and out of
That's a
being
good
in your
point, too.
man zone and then being a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And then back to
Sucker
being a
free
man.
zone,
And
and
it really depends.
You can forget.
So,
You can forget.
yeah, so it really, your emotions, right? Like emotions is a man's kryptonite, right?
Yeah.
And if you let your emotions get out of hand, you can go left and lose all of the foundation of being a man, and you got to kind of find that back. And like you did, you set boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Every man has a boundary. So if you find yourself letting your boundaries getting overly pushed, you're kind of slipping out of your man zone. So me personally, I find myself going in and out, and you got to just know how to check yourself. You know?
Yeah, I don't. Not too often that I go into the sucker. I'm in the.
Yeah, that's you
All right,
passed that.
Dante, Harry, Pun. I appreciate y'all so
All right,
much.
brother.
I'm telling you, next week I'm calling again. Remember?
Yo,
Steve?
listen.
Yes.
Go make friends with a nice Haitian and a Cuban.
Start with the Cuban one. Start with the Cuban one.
Work your way up.
Yeah, start with the Cuban.
Whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
Start with a Cuban, maybe a Dominican, and then go Haitian.
All right.
And then go for the cocoa.
Thanks so much. I'm gonna call in next week.
All right, Suce Pijot. Sac passé, les boulets, mon boulet.
Why don't you mess with Haitians, Dante? Why do you mess with the Haitian
because
women?
they would, if you break their heart,
Yeah.
they would put you dead.
Well, speaking of malice, Dante, you've broken a lot of hearts. I'll ask both of you this
I
question.
don't break hearts. Who told you that?
You break hearts. Not
Who-
by
somebody
choice.
told you?
Sometimes hearts get
Who
broken.
you been
Dante.
talking to?
Hearts get broken. There's I don't know, there's a petition going around. They're unionizing. Be careful. You're going to get a summons in the mail. What is a thing that a woman did in
Hold on, we
revenge?
got a call.
Oh, we got a call. Okay, I'll ask you.
Yo,
this
what up?
later.
What's
I'll
your
ask
name? Where
this
you
later.
calling from?
Yo, what up? This is Chris from Detroit.
What up,
Harry?
Chris?
Hey,
Detail.
What
man.
up, Vaughn?
What up?
What up?
Been a huge fan for a long time.
Thank you, family.
I became a fan when you first went on Brilliant Idiot. So
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
too
yeah,
familiar
yeah. Oh
with-
yeah, that was crazy. You know why? It's the
What's
first time I heard Charlemagne go, "Hold up, what'd you say?"
That was the time Charlemagne listened. He stopped talking
He
and
was
listening.
like, "Wait a minute, say that again." Yeah, just-
Yeah. So, with that being said, like I didn't get into Black Phillip.
yeah.
So you say don't listen to Black
It's
Phillip.
best
if
you
can't
don't.
Take it in as
I don't.
as,
I mean, I just think you got to
as
listen to it in,
entertainment. Hold on, wait.
in
Let me finish
entertainment.
before you get that out.
All right, well, slow down. All right, I didn't know I
My
you
bad,
all
bro.
did
Hey,
on
you
your
wanted
show.
the callers to
No,
get
no,
to the point,
you
Dante.
say-
now
you
they're
say
getting to the
don't
My
point.
bad, I'm
to-
fucking with you. Go ahead.
No, you good, bro. You say don't listen to Black
Thanks.
Phillip if you can't take it in as
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way about Beige Phillip?
Some things.
Less so, but
Less
there are
so.
things. There are things that we've changed the perspective or the view on. It's not as drastic as Black Phillip because I think Black Phillip was a lot of anger without
Yeah.
Well,
not as
I
many
think
solutions.
Black Phillip was the recognition of that there's a problem, that we're not looking at
Okay.
this, and then Beige Phillip was trying to figure it out. Well, I mean, part of Black Phillip too, but then it was like, okay, we're moving further away. Also because Patrice that was like even though I had my own ideas and stuff, that Patrice he was steering that ship,
Right.
and so
Patrice was still figuring it out.
and he was angry.
Yeah, he was at the angry
Because
phase.
he's a big fat motherfucker who wasn't getting laid, and I didn't have that problem.
No, you were
So
getting
do you
laid
feel like
plenty.
when you started Beige, you just kind of picked up from there, or do you? Feel
No,
like
I mean I always smashed your mad puss, son, and I always
Yeah.
knew what I knew. You know what I'm saying? But but I just think that it's a constant evolution where you learn things and you learn in things. It's like what I just said about Malice is kind of a new thought. The ink is still wet on that. Like I don't.
Right.
This is something that Dante is going to think about after this show.
Yeah, I
In a
will.
way, yeah.
Because until
I'm probably going to have a conversation with you on the phone.
Yeah,
This is why you
yeah,
listen back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, because I want to be right, and I don't want to. You got to understand that I feel like I have a responsibility to the audience. And because I have I don't want to tell you something that I don't want to tell you not to go down on a chick, not to
Because
eat
it's
pussy.
weak.
Like,
Because
what are
it's
you doing?
weak.
Like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
You know, you need a cowboy hat. I think that's what's holding this
I
show.
guarantee you, Punisher got a pubic hair in his tooth in the back right now, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. One that has to be removed. I got some dental appointments.
Water pick and get that out.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? This is what we like about the listeners. Some help.
Just helping out.
Helping each other out.
But so I think it's an evolution of just like when you asked the guy asked about manhood and stuff like that. It's a constant evolution, constant growth, and just that I'm older than you motherfuckers, and so I'm further ahead of it, and so
Definitely.
I'm calling back on fucking Back to the Future phone. Yo, you know that shit you getting ready to do? Don't do that.
Well, where do you get a load of this? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm always calling back. I'm trying to stop y'all from it.
What would you think if you go back, if you remember, what is the worst piece of advice from Black Phillip that you can recall? Where you're
Lie.
like, lie to a woman?
Lie.
Did that come up a lot?
Oh yeah, like I used to say lie all the time, because it don't matter if you tell the truth.
Oh, interesting.
That woman is gonna like it, if you tell the truth, you lying. If you're not lying, you lying. If you kind of lying, they think you lying. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just
yeah. I can't
get
imagine you
get
saying
what
that
you
to
want.
me.
But I'll tell you what the thinking was. The thinking was because you telling the truth, it affects you. It doesn't affect her. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you maintaining your masculine frame, your honesty, is the thing that gives you the confidence and the control over the relationship and the tempo of the relationship. It has nothing to do with her. If you're talking about her, like I've said this 100 times. I mean, I don't know. We probably said this is in Beige Phillip, where we didn't say it in Black Phillip. I said I've never heard a woman being referred to as a woman of her word.
Yeah.
It's not expected.
Yeah. I've never, ever.
No one
I'm not
expects
saying
it.
that there aren't some women who are. I'm just saying that it is not a term that we ascribe to.
That we recognize.
So we expect this fickleness and this ability to change your mind and be frivolous with your emotions and stuff like that. So we don't. Whereas to not be a man of your word is a
Detriment, a huge.
Yeah, it's like you.
An insult.
It's something that eats away at your manhood. And so what I didn't understand then was, because if I'm just trying to get some ass, if I'm just trying to get as many chicks as I want to get, I could see how my perspective was like, yo, she already knows. Like, I'm trying to relate to this. You go out. We've done shows. Did you do my biggest show at the Golden Pavilion? Do you remember? It was like 4,000 women.
I wasn't around.
I apologize for not inviting you. You was a youngin' then.
I kept hearing
like
about
92 maybe.
I didn't.
Maybe he wasn't ready for the All-Star game.
Legendary show.
Yeah, it was like 4,500 tickets in advance I sold.
Jesus.
And it's like my dad and my sisters, they thought I was just fucking around with stripper shit, right? And then I said, listen, could you work the door for me? I'll pay you to work the door. And you work the bar. And I put all my sisters in play. And then they showed up like, like the show was supposed to start at like 8 o'clock. And I got there around 6. They showed up at like 10 to 8. And the line was around the fucking corner, like down the block. Around the corner, like crazy, like 4,500 people online trying to get in, and then we did a after party. I had about another 2,000 guys that came up for the after party. It's fucking crazy. We had like 40 dancers. I flew guys in from all over the country. It was crazy.
It was like Woodstock or like or Woodcock.
Woodstock. You could call it Woodstock.
Crazy. Woodcock is crazy.
So my sisters and them, when they thought I was just fucking around, and then when they saw the sheer magnitude of what it was, right? They're like, "Oh shit, this is a real business, right?"
Okay.
So,
why do we bring that up? Sorry,
I
getting
lost
back.
my fucking point.
Yeah, why did we bring it
I
up?
don't fucking know. What was the question?
We were talking about woman of her word, man
Right.
of her word.
So at the time, like you're like if you're at something like that, or you're the purveyor of this thing, every woman knows that you got other chicks. They know you fucking. They know you got other chicks. They're trying to hold other chicks off. So they're not aware. They're not unaware of the fact that you are one woman dude. They see it. They see your which is the thing that really attracts them to you in the first place. Is because women validate the attractiveness of men. When other women want you, it makes them want you. That could happen even if you're not a good-looking dude or you don't got like. I remember going to a comedy show, and I was dating these two chicks. I walked in with the two chicks, and they were like, I'm sitting on the big high back chair, and they sitting on my lap, and there's other chicks going, yo, like I go to the bar and they be like, oh, you look like you're having fun. And it's like, bitch, you hitting on me? Like, you don't, my cuff runneth over, bitch, stop. But just write your number down here. We'll talk about it later. What I'm saying is they know that you're not, the assumption is that you out there getting it in. But they still, they'll still be trying to get you though.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So in the same, to backtrack to what Harry said, if it's something you backed off on Black Phillip.
Mm-hmm.
That you're not, is there anything you backed off from with Beige Phillip that you don't, that you said during Beige Phillip?
There's a lot of things. Like one of the things we used to say, there's three types of women. There's bears, bunnies, and bears, deers, and bunnies.
Headed to. Yep.
And I don't believe that no more.
You don't subscribe to that breakdown of the different outlets.
I think you're wrong on that.
Okay, tell me why. You're wrong, but okay, tell me.
Okay, all right. Well, we might be two wrong people.
No, you're gonna be wrong, but go ahead. Tell me what you think.
All right, I got you. So, when you refer to the bears, deers, bunny thing, you're speaking on before you get the woman. You say it now as if it's already from the context of you having the woman.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to get the woman, you're trying to get a bear, you're trying to get a deer.
Okay, here's a question.
So you gotta learn how to catch one
I'm
or the
gonna fuck
other.
your whole theory up.
Go ahead.
Depending on if Chris Brown, no, even better. If Usher snatches a chick up on the stage, right, and she's a bear, is she gonna give him bear energy, or is she gonna let him hump on her and get divorced the next week? What's gonna happen?
You speaking on somebody she got a familiarity with. She know who Usher is. She don't know who you are.
Doesn't matter. Why does that matter? But answer the question first. Because she doesn't know. Wait a minute. She doesn't know Usher. She doesn't know Usher at all. She has a particular image of who she thinks Usher is, but she has no idea who Usher is.
Hold on, you are aware of fandom though, so she don't know Usher, but she thinks she know Usher. So therefore, she gonna let Usher grind up on her with all the rumors she done heard and everything about Usher.
I think the thing is,
she just love Usher.
What Dante is saying is that while you could categorize women into those, it doesn't impact your strategy going into it. So there's not a different strategy for hunting bunnies, for hunting bears, for hunting rabbits. So there are women who are like that. There are women who are very skittish.
Who have a propensity to be a certain way.
Yeah. There are women who are very aggressive, a bear. But Dante is saying you use the same methodology to deal with all of it, which is being true to yourself and having integrity.
What I'm saying is she don't matter. She don't matter.
Okay.
What she's presenting is what she's presenting. Why? Because women are malleable. How do we know that women are malleable? Because women have different friend groups, right? They got the groups that they go and hoe with. They go on the girls trip and hoe in the Bahamas with. They got people that they go to formal dinners with. They got women that they shop with. They got women that they eat with. They have different. When you look at guys, we got like these are my friends. These motherfuckers right here. Like that's it.
So even in that, like you can't walk up to a bunny and be like, "Hey girl, bring that ass here. Come here." Yeah,
but why would
what you gonna do? She's gonna run like a bunny.
Yeah, but
you can walk up to a bear like that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is why would you yell at somebody like that anyway?
Well, I would not, but you know the person that do, and you know the person
right,
that
and that's somebody who
like
is unsophisticated in his approach.
Correct.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And so if that's who he is, right? Are we saying he changes his technique based on what the woman is, or are you saying that's how he rocks?
I would say he should change his technique, but he more than likely will not. He's
Okay,
stuck
so
on who
then
he is.
it's not them being bears, it's bunnies and deers. It's them. It's who responds to that.
But it's him being able to hunt a bear. He
No, you
can't
can hunt
nobody.
everybody. You hunt everybody. I don't never do that. Yo, what's up? Yo,
No,
get over here.
I'm not saying don't try, but he's more successful with a bear than he would be with a bunny.
Nah, I more successful than me? No.
Not you. Not you. Dante.
But
Come
that's
on
the
now.
point. What I'm saying is, before I was me, I was you. That's what it says in the fucking the entry song.
So Dante, what is the approach no matter what then?
Is who you are.
There you
The
go.
women want you to be who you are. What is it about? It's authentic. If you're changing your approach for every chick, then you're not authentic.
I think it boils down to what's your goal also. You know, a lot of guys with the deceit and those type of tricks and all of that, they just want to hit. Right. So if you just if you just trying to con a woman or manipulate a situation in the short term, then whatever. You know, I don't think Dante's talking about.
But
a
can you be?
short-term scenario.
But even on short term, can't you be authentic and still hit?
Not all the time, bro.
Yeah.
No. Listen, so here's the problem, right? We're speaking from a bias, bro, because we lived a different life, man.
Yes,
Every
but
guy
that gives
can't...
us. But that's what we're not talking about. That somebody can stand up tall with their back straight and be that. But you could be that, and so, like you, if you're altering yourself, it's inauthentic. But if you're authentic with who you are, it doesn't matter who she is. It only matters to
Who you are. What
who you
do.
are. Big shout to Lloyd Hinton.
So okay.
Thank you for the $15, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I think I hear it now. I hear what it is.
Okay.
Bears, deers, and bunny is game theory. You're off game now.
Yeah, I'm above.
You
that.
don't do game.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
So you got to learn how to hunt all three no matter what, opposed to now we on the ace.
Yeah, right.
So ace is you be you no matter what. You ain't
No
got
matter
you
what.
can't hunt that bear, leave that bear the fuck alone.
Well, but if you're authentic, then you don't hunt you're not even gonna let her be a bear.
You referring to somebody you know, or you?
I don't. Anybody. If I run up on a chick and she's
I'm
loud,
cold call.
if she cold
cold
call,
call.
if I'm cold calling and the chick says, "Yo, who the fuck is you?" and I would be like, "Why would you talk to somebody like that?" I go, "What? Why are you so disrespectful? Like, is there a reason for this? Does this work?" And she'd be like, "Oh, nigga, get the fuck out of here." I'm not saying that she can't be that dumb, but if she's that dumb, I'm not wasting my time on this goofy bitch anyway, because there's something wrong with her. But what I'm saying is, I've seen straight street bitches where I go, "Yo, who are you talking to? And why would you think it's okay to talk to?" And they go,
Change their vibe, change the tune, yeah.
What do you mean? I'm curious. It's a nasty thing to do. Why would you talk to another human being like that? And they go, I've seen. Doug, here's a great example. I'm hanging out with Godfrey. We go. I forget where we. I think we're in Connecticut. This chick comes in. After the show, this chick comes in. She wants to come in the back, come in the green room afterwards, right? And she's like, "It's just cute or whatever," but we don't really give a fuck. Like, it's like whatever. I'm not moved. She goes, "So what's your name? What do you do?" And she says, "Oh, I'm a healer. I do I do massage and healing and crystals and da 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 da, and herbalists and blah blah blah." And we like, "Oh, all right, bitch," whatever. And we continue to snap on each other and try like we always do. She don't get the attention she wants. She goes, "Oh, who? Damn, anybody got cocaine?" I'm like, how you go? What? And we like, nah, we don't got no cocaine. But she's trying to get attention. And then she says, "Yo, it's crazy. I was hanging out with my girls. Yo, I don't even have a gag reflex. It's just me, Godfrey, and two other dudes." She's saying that so you know what? Like, what do you think that is? So I said to her, so the guys I was with, they wasn't biting anyway. They wasn't dirtbags because I know dirt. You know, we know dirtbags. You say that it's on and popping, right? And I said, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. So I pull her over. I say, let me ask you something. I go, you don't like yourself, and I go, but I like you more than you like you. I go, I go, don't ever be in a group and in a room with a bunch of men and tell them that you don't have a gag reflex. It's not necessary. I said, I don't know why you don't like you or who told you that you don't worth something, but you're worth way more than that. And I go, and that's not necessary. I go, you're in the room, in the green room because we like you. You're attractive and we're trying to get to know you. I said, but you don't have to go to those extents to demean yourself. And what did you think she did?
She left.
She started crying. She's crying.
Yeah.
That's a deer for you.
Now, here's the thing. When I was a personal manager, I would have turned that bitch out and put her on the track. Cause that's the moment where you're in the squishy part. All that bullshit that's up front, the bear shit, the deer shit, the bunny, all of that shit, you already in there. But I'm a better person. I didn't do that. I didn't turn her out. I didn't set her out for the homies. I just like you better than that, but stop, you know? My point is, beyond all of that superficial deers, bears, bunnies is there. We're all just real people trying to, with fears and insecurities and so on, and the way we are, the way we present is based on those fears, us trying to hide those fears and those insecurities, and people will do anything to not be seen when they don't like themselves. So do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all a facade, dog. It's just, everybody's fake. I mean, I fuck with Punisher and Harry because they real motherfucker. Like, he's just a real motherfucker. There's no, like, whoever the fuck he is, that's who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
You know? And he don't, neither one of them, like, try to be somebody else. But that's the key. You see, when you get to that next level where it's like what you say is past game theory, none of that shit matters, bro. None of that shit matters. You could have a little bunny. I had a little young bunny, and there was a bunch of young dudes. And she was like, she kept talking about oh my God, your jewelry is so heavy, and oh my God. And I was like, you know, you got a really slender throat. And she just like scurried away. What do you think she did in a few minutes? Came back. I'm like, what do you do? Like, you a comic too? Bitch, run, get out of the cave. I'm gonna eat you. I'm the big bad wolf. Run, Red and Riding Hood, please. You're gonna eat me like you did everybody else. So that's what I mean. It's not you. And when you say everybody knows Usher and fandom, what you gotta be your own fan. Like, what makes Usher better than you? Is he kinder? Does he have character? Does he tell the truth? Is he considerate of other people? I don't know any of those things.
You don't really know who Usher is.
You don't know. He just has a perception of the fact that the perception is that he is.
We might find out 10 years from now he's going to be in a lawsuit for, overusing baby oil.
Could be.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out 10 years from now the Punisher got paid to fly down and fuck some broad in front of Usher. He can't say it now because he's got an NDA.
I'm ducking the subpoena.
Punisher's like, I'm not doing this again.
For you.
I'm not doing this again.
I'm not doing it again unless you don't wear a hijab. I want you to look me right in the eyes when I do it.
So you don't know Usher. You don't know any of these people
don't know
in
it.
reality.
And you're putting this motherfucker above you. Allegedly, Usher got the herpes.
I didn't want to say it, but
and allegedly is so. How you letting her just
finally,
think
I'm not gay no more?
Thank you. Exactly.
You know?
And by the way, I'm just happy that I finally got Dante to start using allegedly. I feel like that's gonna.
delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women.
That's crazy.
Is that Will Smith's latest album? That sounds great.
I'm an animal. Shut up. Well, so do you understand what I'm saying? So that's one of the things I wouldn't subscribe to. I think when you have your framing is solid. People just don't fuck with you the same way. I say we talk about this all the time. Back in the days we did Beige Phillip, and we had Cisco from Love and Hip Hop on, and you know your Love and Hip Hop stays getting niggas throwing drinks in their face. And he was like, yo, you ever? I said, you ever get a drink from you? He was like, oh, come on, I'm on Love and Hip Hop. And I was like, nigga, you ever had a bitch throw a drink in your face?
Never.
Yeah, bitches mad at you. Bitches that you cheated on, did they throw a drink in your face? You know why? You not a drink in the face kind of dude. People know.
You got to build up to that.
You
got to allow a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, nobody. Look, OJ didn't just start off kick cutting a bitch head off. First he called her a bitch, then a cunt. Then he pushed her. Then he shook her and choked her. Then he punched her in the stomach. Then he smacked her in the face. Then he kicked her in the stomach. Then he hit her with a chair. Then he cut her head off. Nobody just goes right to decapitation. No. Or so I think. I mean, I don't know.
I would assume not. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's your first try at it, and then you go, it's not for me.
You know what? I'm gonna. So
yeah,
that's what I would say. So does that make sense?
Kinda.
We mean kinda. Why don't you just admit that you're wrong and bid me adieu?
I don't think I am, because I mean every description you kind of gave, it still kind of alluded to you being able to adjust to all of it.
No, they adjust to you.
There's never an adjustment you feel like how you talk to somebody?
I don't. Wait, let me try something, right?
It's all, go ahead.
The same woman that would be a bear to you could be a bunny to him.
Exactly.
And the same woman that's a bunny to him could women change.
They're malleable.
Women change up how they approach a man. And so I'll give you a prime example, right? You got some women that'll meet a guy who, let's say he's regular guy working FedEx, whatever, but she feels she's better than him, right? And she'll make that guy take her on 10 dates all over the place, whatever, and not give him nothing.
And there's another one to blow you and punish her in the car.
And that same chick, like he was just saying, will meet another guy, and he'll hit 2 hours after meeting her.
Yep.
Why is that? Obviously, she's inconsistent, right? Does that make her consistently a bear or consistently a deer? But that happens, right?
I think you got checkmated. Son.
And the other thing is, you run into a so-called bear. What you find out is if you hold your ground enough, they melt, and inside there is no bear. It's a facade. Inside they're very soft because they need somebody strong enough to take care of them.
Have you ever been on the live when Yamaneika's here?
I've watched every Yamanika episode.
Okay,
that's the only Black
now,
episode.
Do you see how she deals with me?
She breaks down after a while.
She just melts,
but
around me.
It don't change the bear approach for her. She's going to change.
What are you talking about? She's not a bear with me. Don't get me wrong. That's her go-to. You hunt if you're a fisherman, you fish. If you hunt, you hunt. I get it. But if there ain't no fish.
If she comes up to you as a bear and starts doing all this stuff and all you do is go, yeah, I don't do that.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I don't do that.
We're not doing that.
And they're like, what? I don't.
Nah.
No, I'm good.
And then she goes, oh, this is not working. And then she's malleable to you. And she's a really sweet girl, dog. She's a sweet girl who really just wants somebody to say, nah, I got you. It's going to be all right. If you with me, I got you. Just relax. And then she fucking folds her legs in the car seat and goes, where we going? What we doing? Please tell me. Tell me I can't. It's the same thing. It doesn't change, man. telling you, and that's why I had to change my way of thinking, because I've seen this over, like what he said. Some girls would be like, I don't suck dick, and then they be eating Punish's ass.
Yeah, that's my go-to actually.
That's how he opens up.
Under the goot, right on, watching the undercarriage.
That's what Punisher calls first base.
Yeah, that's mandatory.
Yeah.
Under
That's
the gooch.
entry level.
Yeah. Did you ever see the movie Casino?
Yes.
Of course.
So did you see how that chick was with Rothstein, and then how she was with Lester?
Yeah.
What didn't you see a bear and a bunny at the same time?
Yeah.
Sharon Stone, you mean the character.
Checkmate again.
I seen her. She was bare with both.
Bear with both.
Nah,
she was a bunny with Lester, bro. Are you crazy?
She
Lester
ended up
being
hitting,
James Woods?
She ended up hitting him in the end.
Because he was
pussy.
because he was inauthentic, but she was a butt. Son, checkmate. Stop playing.
So she revert back to bear.
You trying to hold because you don't want to lose. You losing.
Wait, hold up.
I'm not.
She hit Lester, or are you talking about the Joe Pesci character?
Joe Pesci character.
No, Lester.
Lester was
Lester
the car
was the
dealer.
dude. Lester
James
was
Woods.
a dude. She was stealing Rothstein's money for her.
Yeah.
It's James Woods.
And
the
running
guy
off
with
to
the
him.
mustache.
James Wood, not Pesci, bro.
It was James Wood.
Okay.
Because De Niro then beats
You're
the
right.
fuck
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
he
you're
goes.
right.
They meet him up and they beat the shit out of James
So
Woods.
was she a bunny with James Woods? Was she a bunny
Was she a
with
bear?
Lester?
She wasn't a yeah.
More of a deer.
Son,
now
you
you're-
see what I'm saying?
Nevertheless, but yeah,
Checkmate,
point,
son. Checkmate. Stop
point.
playing.
It's not checkmate.
Checkmate, son. Son, you
it's
get
a
it the
check.
next
So
time.
how do you explain that? If it's not checkmate, how do you explain that?
Because she still has bear tendencies.
But that's the
Once
point
again,
we're saying.
Okay, you're
So I think she was a bunny with Lester, a deer with Pesci,
Yeah.
and a bear with De Niro. Like you saw every phase,
aspect. Yeah.
and
yeah.
one depending on the guy she was with.
Yeah.
okay.
what
Let's
she
do this.
could get
Let's do
away
this. Throughout the movie, what was she most?
Doesn't matter.
No, you can't go by that because
That's character.
You saw her with Rothstein more because he was the lead character. You have no idea. She was bunny all the time when she was with with Lester. She was always bunny with him. She was stealing the dude's. Okay.
But
Here-
you know what you're still speaking of?
What?
Familiarity.
Now you're trying to wedge this in. You're trying to wedge your theory in, and I get it. If that's what you want to believe, I tell motherfuckers all the time. When you here's what you do. You don't even have to call me up and tell me I was right, but I'm right. And when you realize I'm right, if you're a man, you'll call me up and say, I argued about that, but I was wrong.
Listen, bro, and listen. Let me give you on another note. You know how many dudes married bunnies and now
turn them into bears,
and now is sleeping in a separate bedroom. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
a
Because she
bear
turned
and
into a
yeah.
bear on him. That's married a bunny and then she became a bear.
Yeah.
So you
Because
can't
he
just
allowed it.
categorize them across the
Cause
board.
you pussy. Cause you being pussy, son. If you be pussy, you get fucked.
By the way, if you want to see all these old Beige Phillip episodes and listen to them, you can go to patreon.com/manschool202. That's where we put up all the old school archives from episode 1. They're all at patreon.com/manschool202. Plus,
I knew
we
you was
do
a patriot.
bonus content every week.
course.
Dante
I
and
knew
Harry
you was a
can't see. I
patriot,
am.
son.
So that's where we get all the bonus content. That's where you get you can listen to it and compare.
My 3 favorite episodes: the Stefano, first one, Pappas,
Wow.
and what's the guy name?
Somebody else.
You say you weren't invited to his wedding. I can't think of his name.
Oh, Lenny.
Lenny Marcus.
Yeah, those are
Lenny
the-
Marcus.
those-
So
yeah.
that's funny with all those 3. By the way, DeStefano, I think, is episode 100. That's
100.
definitely up there. Then Giannis
Pappas
Papas
is
up there.
101.
And Lenny Marcus. It's funny about that is
think
Dante helped
104.
all of those dudes.
Yeah.
All of those dudes from Wreckage. But Lenny Marcus in particular is egregious because you were not invited to the wedding.
he was
And the only reason those 2 are married to this day
It's because of me.
because of you. But
what
I'm
it
sure
is.
it's wrecked right
It's mute. It's mute. Anyway, thank you for calling, bro. Appreciate it.
Wait, hold on. One more question.
Yeah.
Make it. I'm trying to make it quick. How do you react to that? Considering
React to what?
you helped them so much.
Oh,
and
about
then they
how
just
do I?
almost
It's funny.
turn
Me
their
and
back
Harry.
on you.
Me
Like
and
for
Harry.
instance, to me,
Go ahead.
Me, like I look at Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Like to me, Pete Davidson is the ultimate like unfinished man school.
Yeah.
He know how to get the girl. He don't know how to keep
Can't
the girl.
keep him.
To
Yeah.
me, Harry is like the ultimate, still going through the course. Most of it's complete. Like he seems like he got it all put together for the most part.
For the most part,
Like
I'm
I
still
said,
learning things, but yeah.
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
That's what I said. Still going through the course. You never done learning, but it's like Pete got what he wanted and then he stopped.
And
So it's
Pun
an
is like my
incomplete course
younger
for him.
brother. He's like my younger brother. But go ahead. What's your question?
How do you
Like how do you view that? Like
It's funny you asked me. 'cause
how do you
remember
deal
when
with people getting that information and then
when I
then
said
just
this,
skate, you know, you
what
gotta
I said
acknowledge
in
it.
the first place is why I don't think that people are malicious. Is because as I look at all those things prospectively, none of those guys were being malicious. They were scared of their bitch. They was all scared. So when they had me in their corner and I was lifting them up and supporting them and stuff, they could talk that shit. And then when I wasn't there, they couldn't talk that shit. Or or once they got what they thought they wanted, they bailed on me. So it doesn't matter. I know that I'm in a big shout, $10 from Theo Wells. Thank you, Theo. Appreciate it. Cash App is up. Keep that Cash App up, Tom. What I'm saying is there's I am who I am. Like I have cultivated my personality in a way that I'm comfortable with. I'm not I'm not saying I'm perfect, man, but I am authentically me all the time. Right? And so what I realized is I've said this to Harry, my first wife, I raised her daughter. I helped her get her associate's degree, then her bachelor's degree, then her master's, right? I helped pay for her. I helped her get the house. I supported her 100%. She didn't even know about microfilm. She didn't know how to do a research paper. Dumb as a rock.
okay.
And I got her involved in fucking school. She started loving school. She started learning, did all of this, right? And then wanted to go we broke up because she wanted to go for her PhD. And I was like, when are you going to be a wife? Like, I've been backing you up through this whole process. When are you going to be a wife? And she's like, now you want to stop me from my growth, my personal growth. And not only that,
built your growth.
you wouldn't be nowhere without me. And then she wanted me to quit comedy. She told me that, why don't I have a good job? Why don't I just quit? And I was like, I had a gig I did in Holland. I went to Amsterdam. Met this little Dutch girl, fell in love. Right by the water, the dike, not the actual dike, the water. And I came back. When I came back, she still wasn't talking to me. She was giving me. I walked in the apartment. She gave me silent treatment. I packed my shit and left. I didn't even say this is over that. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
She gave you a silent treatment when you came back.
She hadn't seen me. We hadn't spoken in a week of me doing gigs out in Holland. Came back. She gave me the silent treatment, and I was paying the rent. And I was like, yeah, I'm not paying the rent. And like, 2 weeks later, she made no effort to find out if I was dead, alive, or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
So she gave you the silent treatment while you were there. Didn't contact
Before I
you.
left, when I told her that I was going, 2 weeks before I had the gig, I told her I was doing the gig. And then when I went, I left, I said goodbye. And she barely said goodbye. And I went.
Malice.
Yeah.
She's doing that purposely to mess with you, bro.
But in
Purposely
her mind, she felt
legitimate.
She felt legit she felt that I was spoiling our marriage by.
But the
doing
problem
this.
with that is then you can justify everything with justification. I mean, Hitler didn't think he was doing a bad thing, so by your theory, there's no malice there. It was just Hitler.
He did think he was doing a good thing. He was.
No, he thought he was cleansing the world, and he thought in his
good point.
stupid, demented
good
brain.
point.
Yeah, like, do you think she thought to herself, you know what? I'm gonna stonewall him, not say a word to him, and make him to make you uncomfortable purposely.
Right. So
that's
I
what
could
I mean.
come
I
back
think
and do
it's
what she wanted me to do.
Yeah, that's why I think it's malice.
All right. I guess
You
in
know
that
what I'm
sense.
saying?
In that
Yeah,
sense,
that's-
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I
Whoa, did you just admit you were wrong?
yeah, I admit I'm wrong all the time.
That he's wrong, yeah.
You're
Just
right.
not
Then
with that.
I'm wrong too.
Just,
My bad.
just not with that bullshit.
You're
was
right.
talking
No
about.
bears, no
I'm
deers,
not
no
admitting
bunny.
that. That's not. There's
No bears, no deers, no bunny. Damn, Dante,
There we go. We
I
got
thought
it
you was
underneath
Fonzie.
there. He said,
What I would say, malice is probably too strong of a word.
I think so too.
Yeah, malice is too strong of a word. Because by definition,
It's selfish.
too strong of a word.
It's selfishness, and it's a disregard for your happiness.
but
and
at
stuff,
what
which is
point
not
does it
necessarily-
become malice when I've explained it to you 3 times that this hurts me, and you still do it?
Then I think then it starts to lean into malice when it's when you've
that's
explained
why
it.
I say selfishness is kind because
It's a Venn diagram.
because it's an intent to upset you.
Yeah.
Selfishness is usually an intent.
Is it an intent to upset you, or is it an intent to get what I want?
It depends the situation.
That's the point. So I think when it
Yeah,
when
it
it
depends
becomes
the
with the
situation.
sheer intent to hurt you, I agree that's malice. But when it's I don't like what you're doing. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna respond. You know, it's a response. I think when it's like really thought out. Like she didn't give me the
Okay, how
silent.
about this? How about
she didn't give me the
this?
silent treatment with the intention to give me the silent. She just didn't want to talk to me because she thought I was violating our marriage.
But how clear is that? Right? How clear is that? Because some women like the woman who just says, "You're not doing what I want you to do. I'm not gonna have sex with you."
Yeah.
Like, is that making him suffer, or is that does he really just not want to have? Like, it's that
Well,
gray
she
area.
also
you know?
she also doesn't want to have sex with you
but
because she's not depriving herself. She don't want to have sex with you. See, if she wanted to have sex and was like, I'm not gonna give him no pussy because I don't give a shit. Which when if a chick want to fuck, even if she mad, she gonna fuck. She gonna have you fuck her, right?
But then when you got the dude trying to and he's getting rejected on principle.
Yeah. I think it's emotionally. It's just selfish. It's just selfish. That's why I say you have to have that conversation before. Say, listen, if we have a disagreement or something, and we're married, and you don't give me, and you use this as a leverage to punish me, I'm gonna fuck somebody.
Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
The situation. We know somebody. We don't have to name names, but somebody had a side piece. They were doing an away game. They were FaceTiming at home with their wife, and their side piece purposely put their head in front of the FaceTime.
Oh yeah.
Now what is that? Is that not malice? Because there's no justification for that. You know you're a side piece.
That's a whole. You got a whole fucking thing. Yes, she's trying to. But you're talking about somebody who was broken beyond repair. You're talking about somebody who was.
Those are reasons for malice.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it not malice.
Yeah, but I don't think she. But I've seen her do that with no motherfuckers who she didn't even really like that. Like it's just. I need attention. I want attention at no matter what. I gotta get attention. It's always that. It's not. He asked me, how do I deal with helping those dudes and stuff? Like that's what I realize is that I am that guy. I'm the guy who helps people. I'm the guy who looks out for people.
And you also don't expect knowing that you may not get anything back when you help people.
But I had to even learn that I gotta not give beyond where I want something back. Like I will not do something for somebody if I am expecting something in return. So if I expect something in return, then I will be explicit about what the terms of the deal is, what I'm doing and what I expect you to do. If I don't say it, I don't expect nothing back. But it's also an opportunity for me to assess to see what kind of person you are. Because I would rather you be true to who you are, even if you're selfish about who you are. I'd rather you show me that, and then I don't have to figure it out, or it's not a surprise to me. But so what I was saying was, I left the house, and then we didn't talk, and that was it. And I got a call from her like maybe a year later. I want to if I pay for the divorce, would you sign the paper? Yeah, sure. And that was it. We never spoke again. That was it.
Did you feel a certain way about that? Like, because sort of like, Jesus, you're not even going to attempt to fight for this? Or it was so far gone at that point?
What people say is what they mean. It's like what they do.
What they do is what they mean.
What they do is what they mean. Like, why am I tripping when bitch don't like me like that? All right. So I just go get a little bitch that like me.
That's a fair point.
That, and I mean, and the fact, it's just she didn't even want to fight. Yeah, bitch, whatever. I mean, you're talking about, dog. We got people who don't like, dog. My father on his deathbed, as I was going to see him every day on his deathbed, took time and effort to throw food at me.
And he had a stroke.
He had a stroke. He was on his 4th stroke. And he threw shit at me.
That was his exercise for the day.
And I told my mom, I'm not going back. We don't know how long we
So
got.
was that malice?
No, I don't think
My
it was.
bad. I know you forgot about me.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
that's
malice.
fine.
I don't think
That's
it was
a fair
malice.
question.
He was very unhappy with the. First of all, he was always an athletic dude. He was in a stroke where he couldn't move. He was always jealous of me. He was jealous of me in my own right, my own thing. He wanted the best for me, but he couldn't deal with it. But my dad was born in 1920 with 8 boys and 8 girls during Jim Crow, right? Separate water fountains, and during the Depression. My dad had rickets. Like literally, that's not even a thing because they didn't have milk, and so he was a little dude, 5'2", that was fighting for, some kind of recognition. And me being his son, he was threatened by it.
Right, but that's reasons for the malice. It's still malice, I think, throwing food at your own son.
I don't think he thought of it like it was just the reaction. It was his frustration.
Yeah, but if that's not malice, nothing is malice. You know what I mean? It's
So
just
does malice have to be purposeful?
I definitely think.
I think he was aiming at you. It's purposeful. He hated you.
It's a.
There's reasons for it. You
it's
can
a
break
thought.
down
It's like it's a reaction. I think it's a reaction.
No.
Now, if the reaction is knowing what I know, I mean, it'd be a situation where I might have looked at that differently, if the situation was different.
Either way, you didn't accept it, malice or not. You didn't tolerate it.
No, I just stopped going.
Yeah.
And I went to see him after he died. I went to see him.
We do have a super chat after we're done with this.
Yeah,
gentleman.
we'll go. But yeah, so what I say is I am who I am, right? And I don't change who I am because of the circumstance. So the fact that people can't receive the gifts I have to give, or the concern or the love that I have to give, that's their fault. Do you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's their problem, because at least 2 of those guys I know from right now, they're miserable. I guarantee you that their chick is running their life.
Oh, out of the 3?
Oh yeah, Chris and Lenny. Maybe not Giannis, because Giannis picked a young kind of cutie that was loving him to death, was like enamored by him, But Chris and fucking Lenny, I know that they're fucking miserable because they didn't have the backbone to stand up to it.
And Lenny married the girl that was on the show, right? That he came to the show about, right?
Yeah, that was the girl he married. Yeah.
So
under Dante's tutelage, he took the first lesson and then didn't go back.
He just was like, I know karate. And
he took the first lesson. Dante taught him how to roll on the mat.
He was like, hiya! Got to punch in.
I'm good to go.
But dog, your life is always. I'm gonna tell you something, and I believe this wholeheartedly. Your life is better knowing me than not. So if you can't treat me the way that I want you to treat me to keep me in your life, that's fine. You're gonna find out. In fact, you won't even find out, because you won't even know, because there'll be things I'm doing behind the scenes, and like Punisher will tell you. I call Punisher, I got this da-da-da-da. I'm gonna da-da-da.
Nah, he constantly trying to push you forward, yo.
Lift you up, find a Harry, Harry da-da-da.
Dante's helped me out a ton. Put my name in for things. He's always looking out for me.
And I don't always say it. I don't even say I did it. So I'm not going to be different because somebody else is not capable of receiving the gifts. I just removed you from my circle.
So long as it doesn't cost you any more time.
Yeah. And you getting out of my life is because most of the time, people, I almost never get back what I put out. Never.
But that's not what philanthropy is about.
No.
It's what my personality is. So I'm not mad, because I know it's worse.
But also you're happy if it works 10% of the time. It's sort of like Alcoholics Anonymous. It's got a very low success rate.
Yeah.
But it is saving some people's lives. So the
Well, I mean,
information
that's a shitty reference, but
why?
Because I did like.
I'm not saying you have as low a percentage as Alcoholics
No, that's not what I'm
Anonymous.
saying either. I'm just saying when it comes, it's a bad analogy because I've sent a lot of guys to rehab. I've sent guys to rehab, 12-step, and I've sent guys to faith-based rehab.
Sure.
So one of the things with the 12 steps, you got to turn yourself over to God and
or a higher power,
higher power, blah 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 blah. Right? It doesn't work. The reason why it doesn't work is because you never take responsibility for the shit you do.
Right.
And where with non-faith-based, they're going, you are making these decisions. And if you continue to make these decisions, you're going
Okay, fair enough. Aside from Alcoholics Anonymous, even a non-faith-based one, the percentages are not going to be particular.
They're way higher.
They're way higher, but they're still not higher than, what, 50%?
No, probably not 50%.
But you're still helping
40
people is my
something.
point. My point is, even if you're not helping everybody, even if those 3 guys walked away and they didn't, they haven't been helped fully because they're still making a mess of their life. The fact that you've helped me or Punisher or who else have you helped? Yeah, you. A bunch of different listeners that we know who are doing great. Ignacio.
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
Yeah.
So even if you've helped that small percentage, that's what you do it for, because you're helping somebody.
Well, at some point, with his help, you got to help yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It only works if you, like anything else. It only
and if
works
you lazy,
work it.
I'll just stop. I'll just go. Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm done.
Because I'm throwing change down a bottomless well. Shit. All right. Well, don't worry about that.
No, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here.
All right, baby.
I really do appreciate everything.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, man, like I said, I've been listening to you for years.
Yeah.
I take all the advice. My wife straight up told me I ain't pay attention to pants till I seen you get yours tailored. So, I mean,
there you go.
I feel you.
Everything
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you too, though.
We do have a super chat here.
Let's go.
Mrs. Lideaway, or Mr. Slideaway. Sorry,
Mr. Slideaway.
Donated some money on the Man School channel. By the way, subscribe to the Man School 202 channel.
Please.
Over at YouTube.
Domino, just stick your head in there. You ain't
No,
gotta
I'm on.
weird.
He did a good job.
Okay.
He put me on camera while I asked this question. He knows what he's doing. Dom knows what he's doing. He's a smarty. Here, I'll read the question out loud here. Hey, Dante.
Yes?
Do you have any advice for young men who try and get with girls who are a bit older, 5 to 10 years? It's hard when they see you as a kid.
Dog, you want that? That's so easy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Don't underestimate the fact that these older women are extremely, extremely flattered by your interests. Do not underestimate that, man. That is validation to a woman.
Yeah.
So you're putting yourself out of the game immediately by saying I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Psychologically.
You're not a kid, man. You are a grown man, and you need to approach them with that understanding.
That you're a
and
grown
trust
man.
me, you're winning because they love the fact that you're 10 years younger. You're validating them.
Yeah. And older women, they gotta have it, brother.
Yeah.
They need to scratch that itch, B. Old bitches love fucking, boy.
And they spend a little less time. There's a little less wasting.
They're not trying to.
Yeah.
If they trying to get it, they trying to get it. You don't even got to take your pants all the way off. You could just slip one leg out, one shoe, and
She's
one
good to
leg.
go. And she'll make you a sandwich afterwards. She'll give you electrolytes so you can go for
get
round
you a
2.
hot washcloth.
Yeah.
Right.
You can get spoiled, bro.
Yeah.
But also the thing about, you're looking at it 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years to me is not
That's
a
nothing.
big gap.
That's
I mean,
nothing.
maybe if you're 20, no, not even. You're
25
30 and she's
years
40,
maybe,
who cares?
and
Maybe.
even that.
Yeah, he
But-
should have said his age.
Yeah,
first.
yeah, that would've
understand
helped.
What's going on,
Mr. Slideaway. But also, the other thing is to approach it. Age is just a number, as our good man R. Kelly once said in a song that didn't
God bless
age
his
terribly. Our Lord and Savior, Robert R. Kelly. Age is just a number in the sense of, look, there's plenty of dudes who are age appropriate in theory who are fucking responsible. Leave their underwear on the floor, don't take the garbage out,
Yeah.
scratching their nuts in front, don't brush their teeth. you just got to be the best you. If you're going to be like a 20-year-old dating a 30-year-old or a 35-year-old, then you just got to be the best 20-year-old where she's just like, damn.
I was just listening to Joe Budden's podcast.
Sure.
You know Melissa Ford? You know who Melissa?
It sounds familiar. No, I don't know if I know Melissa
I know
Ford.
exactly.
She had a podcast and her girl aired her out about her dirty ass bathroom. So it's like, you never know. Phone lines up 513-202. Yeah, but I mean, that was a great answer, bro. That was a great answer.
Yeah, I've been with plenty of women who are like hot and, and then their apartment is a goddamn disaster.
Yeah.
It's a disaster. Now, would a woman tolerate that the other way? Maybe. I mean, but the dick would have to be good, but not forever.
Probably not.
Right.
You know.
But so just be the best you.
Yeah.
18, 20.
And when you own that in a real way and you create standards, what you're like, you got to understand that. I always say this all the time. How does a woman know what you? How does she know who you are? You tell her. So just like what you said, if you're approaching it, well, I mean, how do I hang it? But I don't mean to do the bitch voice, but I'm saying that's what you're doing. How do I make you stand up 2 toes? Yeah, let's go. We got to call. Stand 10 toes down and then pitch. Shoot your pitch. What's your name? Where you calling from, bro?
Hey, Dante, it's Will from Jersey.
What up, Will? What's going on? How can I help you, bro?
I'm doing good, baby. Yo, so I have a question for you. I remember you did an episode where you were talking about Will Smith and his wife Jada, how she was embarrassing him.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to see on social media that the same thing is starting to happen with
Bill Belichick?
Stephen Curry and his wife Aisha Curry, basketball player.
Yeah.
Wow. Why do you think that, like, because she has everything, right? She has the NBA player. He's 6 foot something, millionaire, semi good looking dude, and yet she's complaining that, like, she never wanted to have kids with him and all this other stuff. Why do you think these women are, despite them having everything, choose to reject?
Because
such
what do women want overall?
More.
Whatever it is more. Whatever I'm getting, I want more. Because what you're doing is you got to be, like I've said this before, you got to be strong enough to protect your woman from her emotions. You got to be strong enough to protect the relationship from her emotions. And you got to be strong enough to protect you from her emotions, because when she's feeling certain things, if you take it for like, okay, this too shall pass, and you just like rock out, you'll lose your mind. And the other thing with basketball players in general, they ain't got no game, because all they've been doing, they fucking pun hoops. But guys who went to college,
all they did was
play basketball,
and
then because
they
were who they were, they got laid,
and they married young. Like a lot of these dudes, I don't know how old they were when they met each other, but they've been married a long time.
Army dudes do that too, like certain guys in
right. You marry young,
you lock somebody in.
Yeah, you get somebody in. But I think also the other thing is, the reason that happens is because he allows it and it makes it comfortable, just like Will Smith did. So it starts in the home. If somebody starts breaking your balls about something and you don't check them, that's how they treat you, and then that's how they feel comfortable to do it in front of a camera.
Do you think that she just started dissing him and talking this crazy shit now? Or right?
She's been doing this for a hot minute now.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying even before Steph Curry was who Steph Curry was, she was doing this. And what he didn't do was like, all right, bitch, you know what? I'm out. He held on.
Well, he on the road 9 months out the year, so he ain't got to deal with it like that. That helps.
Yeah,
that helps. But when you're back home,
when you just on the internet, you scrolling, and then you're like, oh, I never really liked him in the first place. They're just like, what's his name? The dude that they got drafted, the one that married
Zion Williams.
Not.
Oh, Trayon.
Well, Zion's another one that was
talking about the football player.
Yeah.
On
the Broncos.
Something Fulton. I don't remember.
No,
Harris.
No,
Hunter.
Kid, Hunter. Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. There, we got it.
That nigga's running around goofy.
Yeah, but she already filed for divorce.
Did she?
No
Yeah.
fucking way.
She already filed for divorce and asked for some crazy amount of money.
No.
Unless social media was lying.
Travis Hunter. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
So what I'm saying is that this is the thing why when we talk about bears, bunnies, and all of that nonsense, the point is, how do I want to be treated? Are you treating me that way? If you're not, I'm out. If you're not comfortable enough to demand to ask for what you want, which is really not a lot, dog. I mean, what do we really want? Like,
so I look at it like this, man. And I always say this: if you take a woman and she's about to go out, right, and she got the perfect dress, perfect shoes, perfect makeup, perfect hair, and then she chip a nail on the end, everything's ruined, right? So women live from a perspective of perfection, right? So when you take somebody like Steph Curry's wife, you know everything's surface is perfection. She got the money, she got all the clothes, she got the whatever, but because that's their mindset, she can't help but probe what could be wrong or what could have been better or what could have been different. And that's what she's focusing on now. Now it's not about what my life is, it's what I possibly missed out on.
or what it could be.
Or what it could have been. And that's just a lot of women's nature, man. That's just their nature, and
and the only way you stop that is you take it all away. you know, that's how you rock.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, you got to pull back what's perfect,
Yeah.
and then make her value it. And he's not pulling it back, so
Yeah.
she keeps pushing the envelope.
It's just in a.
You think Steven's gonna end up making a decision on whether or not he wants to divorce her, or whether or not he's gonna try to?
If they have a divorce, she'll ask. She'll
Yeah,
ask.
yeah, she'll ask.
He won't ask because we stay. She'll ask, and then she'll get money, and then she'll go off into obscurity, and then she'll get old, and nobody will. I mean, she's already
she'll end up on Basketball Wives.
Yeah,
playing
some
herself.
nonsense.
Yeah.
So as of now, it's just a rumor. There's nothing with Travis Hunter
Yeah.
that he and his. But I mean, that's a whole other problem. We did a whole episode on
Yeah,
that, which you can
yeah.
find on the YouTube page. He's just doesn't. I mean, poor kid. He's goofy. Doesn't know any better. Didn't have a father figure. They're doing synchronized dances on TikTok and
Wearing the same pajamas.
you know.
Yo, man, listen. A lot of us that first in love, you a sucker.
You got to get burned a couple times, man.
right.
That's why. But that's why
First
it's
one,
hard,
you'll
you
be a
know.
sucker.
I remember
man.
Damaris, Panamanian Damaris in first grade. She had a long ass ponytail. Well, I mean, it looked like it was long. She was only this big, so the ponytail.
It was long to you in comparison.
It was down to her butt.
Yeah, mine was Tanisha.
Tanisha.
Yeah, Tanisha.
What grade?
Dirty, 9th grade.
Oh, that's bad. That's when you start.
The first one we're talking heartbreak. I mean, the damage or
Well,
first.
my
crush?
first one was 4th grade. My first heartbreak.
Yeah. What are you talking here, though?
Stacy Diggs.
No,
I
I
say it
remember
all the time.
Stacey
She said,
Diggs, yeah.
"It's quits, bitch," in the whole park, in the whole schoolyard.
It's
Oh,
quits.
boy.
Yeah, remember it's quits.
It's quits, bitch. You know what I said? You want to?
It's quits with serious.
If you can't, let me hear what my response is. This is how goofy I was like. But she made out with a dude at a party, and then broke up with me and then she didn't even say, "Well, I like this guy." She did. It's quits, bitch. And I was like, "But I wasn't even."
That's
This was
malice,
me.
yeah.
I wasn't even gonna break up with you.
That's malice.
Well, I'm breaking up with you. And you know what? Her best friend that liked me made out with me behind the handball courts right the same day. French kissed me in 4th grade. Was you French kissing in 4th grade?
Was I French kissing in 4th grade?
Yeah.
I only started last week. I didn't even know that was a thing.
We're not talking about analingus.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Looking
No,
at
this regard, yeah. Sorry, excuse me. That I've been doing for a while.
You just start kissing in the mouth now.
Let's not play. No, I've been doing anal lingus since
Right, but not-
sophomore year of
not
college.
French kiss.
No, French kiss, I didn't know that was
that
a
last
thing. I
week.
thought
Alright.
that was inappropriate.
Yeah, fair enough.
That was too intimate.
It's quits, bitch. In front of the whole schoolyard.
Yeah, that's deep.
Do you guys think that Stefan's situation is going to end up being exactly like Will Smith's situation?
I don't know. I mean,
we don't know enough
I don't
about
know.
that.
I don't know enough about it, but I will say this: she's getting a little chunky already.
Yeah, she's starting to go crazy.
Yeah.
So if she gets a little chunky, she'll realize that her prospects
She'll calm down.
Yeah, she calm the fuck like, bitch, you not.
And she ain't bad.
She ain't bad
in the first
No,
place. She
she's
ain't
not.
bad. She lucked up. Like,
yeah.
He kind of like.
She got the dude too.
Yeah, he taking one for the team, keeping that around, yo.
He thinks she great. You great. She thinks. I'm trying to look at her now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to check that out.
She was never that.
Nah,
she's alright.
Neither is fucking what's her name?
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
It's
It was
like
a high school sweetheart. She was all right for a high school sweetheart.
Yeah,
but Travis Hunter nicer than Steph's chick.
Is
She's still
she?
nicer. Yeah, she's
Well,
nicer
now
than Steph's
maybe.
chick.
Now
well,
she's
she,
young.
you know, Travis Hunter.
Steph Curry's wife. What is it? Aisha Curry?
Yeah.
Aisha Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. She be talking. It's just crazy.
She was good back in the day. Let's see. I got to find a modern picture.
Here's one.
Well,
She chunking
I
up
don't know
there.
much about
You gotta
I don't
see
know much
Wedding
about
Day.
the situation either, but based off of what I've watched and I've seen is that and there's multiple clips all over social media now that it's starting to become a bigger thing now, saying that because she never wanted to get married, because she never wanted to have kids, she wanted to have a different path in her life. She wanted to have a career. She wanted to be a career woman.
Yeah.
And she's saying, oh, like, I want to have a career. And then someone in the comments or some celebrity said, you're telling me that despite you being married to this guy and having all the time in the world, you couldn't still have your career. and be
Exactly.
married to the guy?
If she wanted a nanny and she still wanted, he would have let her do that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Dude got.
I just found that to be a stupid excuse.
And what career, by the way? That's also a thing of like all this crap I would have done. I would have been the president.
Maybe
of the
one of the
United States.
greatest basketballs in history. One of at least.
Yeah, and then
Steph Curry?
And bro, she does have stuff. She got little cooking appliances. I got one of her cooking things. It's like a little bowl that you pour bacon grease in, and it's made by Aisha Curry. So he is,
So it's
and
like a
nobody
George
be
Foreman
buying
grill.
that if she wasn't Steph Curry's
Yeah.
wife.
Like, who's buying your
You got a
dumb
career. What
bowl?
more do you want to do? And what do you need?
What made you? I want to know what made you buy her fucking stupid bowl. You traitor.
Yo, I didn't
opposed to
buy it
what?
because
What
it was
bowl?
Aisha's Curry's bowl.
It happened to be Aisha Curry's
I
thing.
just needed something to catch the bacon grease in. I
alright.
saw a little bowl, and I was like, oh,
This is what I need.
This is
All right,
this
but it
is
wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to.
He wasn't
Aisha
watching
Curry
the Jennifer Hudson
come
show.
out with the
and, like,
come out with the new bacon grease catcher. You wasn't a fan. All right.
I was not a fan.
what happened with the George Foreman grill? Are we not using that anymore?
It's crazy. I mean, but he didn't check her, and he's not going to check her. And it's just, that's
Happy
what
wife, happy life, and guys don't know any better, and you just tolerate it. And
He's actually checking people that's talking trash about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's checking people. Who was it, dude? Something Mike.
Something three.
Michael Wilbon?
No. It's a dude. I think he's like a comedian or something like that. And he checked him. Dag, man. Killer Mike.
Oh, yeah?
Killer
Yeah,
Mike.
he checked Killer. He was like, not you, because he was saying something about, yo, she's bugging. And then Steph responded to him, like, come on, man. Like, not you speaking on it. So he getting sensitive with
What
people
else is she
speaking
saying
on
other
it.
than I didn't want to have kids?
Because
I
she
could
doesn't get any
almost-
attention from men. She's mad. How come she doesn't get any attention? She didn't really like him. She didn't want to get married. She didn't want to have kids. She didn't want to, like, you bum ass. You just.
But that's also just a disregard. Like, he has no control in the house because how disrespectful is that? Even if that's what you feel, to go on television and say, I never wanted to have kids with this guy, I never wanted to marry this guy.
Yeah.
Imagine if you did that in reverse to a woman and went, I never wanted to have kids with her. I
She
never
forced
wanted.
me.
Yeah, the energy is more like she compromised her goals
Yeah,
to follow his
Doesn't
path.
yeah, but it wouldn't be
know?
received the other way around.
Your goofy shit. All you got is some bacon catcher.
Dante's
bullshit.
still
It's a
upset.
little bacon bowl though.
It's
Yeah.
good.
It's just a bowl.
Yeah, it's like it's like a little jar, like a tiny cookie jar, but you
Fuck
pour
bacon.
bacon grease in it.
I kind of need one right now.
Can't
I'm
use
using
a
it.
mason jar.
It's
Yeah,
messy. A
but-
mason jar is messy.
yeah, I
this
mean-
probably has a funnel. Let me look at this. Hold on. I might need one of these.
because
You don't
Aisha
even know what it
Curry-
is. Why you fucking shilling for some bacon? Yo,
Yeah,
you're not a
just
patriot.
put bacon grease. Yeah, bacon grease. See what come up.
Bacon grease
See,
can.
boom! There you go.
Let me see
It's
what
just a jar, though.
Yeah, it's a little jar. that
Man,
you
why
cut
can't you
bacon
just
in.
use this spaghetti jar like I do? I got a funnel and I put the spaghetti.
Now you're
I was
going
trying.
too
I was
far.
trying to coordinate my kitchen counter, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
you got
trying
the
to-
color. You met the color.
It looks
matches?
nicer.
It matches my countertop, bro. You know,
See?
I need to. I'm a single guy. I had a presentation for when I entertain. You know,
Well, I
somebody
mean,
come over. You don't want somebody. You don't want to not get your dick sucked because your bacon grease
yeah,
can't.
I got a
match.
spaghetti jar with bacon grease all in it. You know how crazy
No,
bacon
no,
grease
no.
looks.
Excuse me.
Harry's
See
a
it?
I have a aluminum container that I use for feta
Fucking
cheese,
savage.
so it's nice. I'm gonna put some tape around it, do something nice
Harry,
with it.
He put the masking tape on and wrote bacon grease
Yeah,
on the
but do
outside.
you know how bacon grease look, man? Like when it's dry or whatever.
Well, I
It's
don't have it
terrible,
in a
man.
see-through
You
thing. I throw it out in
fucking-
a.
you fucking savage.
I throw it out in the pasta jar when I'm done with it in my aluminum container that I have. But I guess if you don't have an aluminum container, you can get a baking.
Yeah, you get a bacon.
Yeah, but don't get hers. Get another one.
There are other options.
Get one from Evo or something, or fucking Cuisinart. Fuck that bitch's bacon grease. Shit. But yeah, it is what
I don't have much of a question for you guys. I just wanted to bring up that topic so I could get your opinion on it.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, you got to shut that down early though.
It's too late for Stephen Curry, I think.
I will say this: Godfrey just hung out with Dr. Dre, right? He was out in L.A. and Dr. Dre hooked up with him, and he said he got divorced and he paid her $100 million. She had to give her $100 million in the divorce. He goes, I would spend $100 million to get rid of that bitch 4 times if I had to.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, take this
That's
and
how
then
atrocious it
disappear,
is,
you
yeah.
goofy bitch. 100. He said I would do it again in a minute. So, you might as well. This is why you can't. It never gets better. You gotta stand up and be like, I'm going to get what I want out of this. I'm going to speak up because if you don't, it doesn't get better. It just gets. Then all of a sudden, you're paying $100 million to get rid of some goofy bitch. It's crazy.
So all the money, all the accolades, all the cars on the man.
Doesn't matter. But you've heard me say that though.
It's not enough.
It's not. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It's your character.
Jada Pinkett Smith ruined Will Smith's career so bad. He's doing concerts in Colombia and
he's rapping
and Argentina.
He's rapping
because he can't come
That's
back
a
here.
midlife crisis. What are you doing?
He's got to go international because he can't show his face in America no more.
Philly, stand up.
What are you doing?
He was he was maybe going down as one of the greatest actors of our time.
And he was winning. He won that Oscar that night. It was the pinnacle of his career.
Won, and then
stop playing. Straight out of pocket. He did all that to impress her. Because that ain't his fucking. That ain't
some
his
little
character.
ant, little human ant, bitch.
That dude, the thing about it with him that messes me is her actively talking about Tupac all the time. Like you was my second choice. Like basically,
It's a lot of
you
that.
were Will
That
Smith.
hurts, yeah.
Publicly, constantly, you were my second choice.
I think fucking the other guy, that was probably the worst part.
I mean,
probably
yeah,
worse than mentioning
that's the cutting
Tupac
the head
is
off, bro. That's cutting the head off.
I don't. That she gonna move how she would. They've been together forever. But bro, when his daughter is writing a letter to Tupac,
it was rough.
because the moms is so like how disrespectful.
And by the way,
is
that's
that?
another delusional thing. As if Tupac would have been alive, that he would have been fed up with you too. She would have been talking shit about him. It's just glorifying something else. It's the same thing that Aisha Curry is doing. Like, if it wasn't for these kids and my husband, I would have had a career on my own.
I'll tell you something. When I divorced my first wife, and she was like, "I'm going to get my PhD, and you holding me back," Doug. We didn't talk at all once we got divorced. On her 40th birthday, she called me because I never called her again. And she called and picked up the phone because I don't never block nobody or erase their number because I want to know.
That's for pussies.
I want to not to I want to know if I need to pick it up. I want to know who the fuck. And she called me up, and I saw her name, and I was like, "Hello, who's this?" and I had forgot it was her birthday, but she called me on her 40th birthday. Hey, I just wanted to call you and see I could in the house. Now she was a chick when she was with me. Her birthday would be the whole month.
Yeah.
Trips, this, her girlfriend, the family, us, a trip, right? The day of her birthday, I could hear the house that I paid the down payment on. I could hear her voice echoing off the fucking empty walls in there by her motherfucking self. Now, don't get me wrong, she's still a bad bitch. She ended up remarrying and stuff, and she's probably making his life miserable too. But I was like, oh, who is this? And she says, she's like, Dante, you don't. I'm like, yeah, who is this? She was like, it's Celine. I was like, oh, what's up? Can I help you? Oh, it's just my birthday, and oh, well, happy birthday. And I was like, so how's the PhD coming? She didn't get another degree the day I left. She didn't take another course. So
how could she? She had a house to run and a daughter to raise.
When somebody said, no, well, her daughter, I had already raised her daughter. Her daughter was getting straight A's. Her daughter's a commercial pilot now because of me. Because when I met her, she said, I'm not going to be one of those mothers that don't have a life because of their kids. I go, yes, the fuck you are. If you with me, we going to take care of her first and us second. Whatever's left over, we'll take care of, which is plenty. But, son, without a doubt, didn't take another class from the time I left her till the time. So, whatever. Good luck. But that's why I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers who don't come through, who ain't righteous. Me being in your life is better than me not. I don't give a fuck who you are. So, it is what it is. Thank you, brother. Thanks for calling in, bro.
You got it, man. Have a good night, guys.
All right. We gotta shut this down. It's almost time to big it up. Yo, Harry, wanna such as?
Yeah, listen. First and foremost, go over to our Patreon, patreon.com/manschool202. That's where we do all the bonus content, and you can see all listen to all the classic episodes of the Beige Phillip Show, with all the stuff we were referencing tonight. All 3 of those episodes should be up there. And if you'd like, why don't you follow my YouTube page at Harry Turjanian. That's where I do my show. Harry Has ADHD. Every week I try to cure ADHD, but somehow I never get around to it. So Harry Has ADHD on my YouTube channel. Check that out. And consultations. If you want a consultation from me, email me at advicefromharry@gmail.com. Dante, if they want a consultation from you.
Go to DanteandHarry.com, click on consult. Follow me on my YouTube page. I want to say this real quick. I read Punisher's book, Freezer Meat. Amazing book. Check it out. It's funny and it's informative and it's dope. Pick up his book. Go ahead.
And Search of Freezer Meat. It's basically my life story. Give you a lot of game with chicks and stuff like that. But if you're struggling with erectile dysfunction, some things are not going well sexually, it'll get your mind right. It'll get you back on the right track. It was something that I went through. And it'll do it in an enjoyable, humorous way. So it's a Search of Freezer Meat audiobook or Kindle or paperback on Amazon.
Check it out. It really was an easy read and it's really enjoyable. So just want y'all to know.
I am delivered.
There we go.
I don't like men no more.
There we go.
I said I like women.
Just want a satisfied reader of one of your books.
I said women.
Follow me on everything. Don't forget the Patreon, patreon.com/manschool202. DanteandHarry.com for consultations, and follow me on my YouTube page. The Dante Nero YouTube page. I'm putting up a lot of new content and stuff, so check me out, y'all. GYBB, get your balls back. WWDD, What Would Dante Do? The Sexual Revolution's being podcasted. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out of here.
Man School 202. Better hear what I've got to say because you won't get it again.
I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man. Well, put your happiness first, because if you don't, they won't.